I'm traveling down this dirt road. It's got quite a bit of washboard on it, and I decided to hop out and adjust my Van Compass Falcon Rally Struts. They've got fast adjustment on them, 3 settings, 1 being the softest, 3 being the hardest, 2 being the intermediate, which allows you the micro adjustments on it as well. So I typically on the highway, I'm riding with setting 3 to give it the firmest. Mainly that's because of the wind and, you know, protecting the sway of the van considerably. I mean, it was a real game changer when I got these shocks. But you can see the road is in pretty good condition, but there's these little sections like the one coming up now that has pretty significant washboards on it. And I am going 60 kilometers per hour right now, and in miles per hour that's about 36, 37 miles per hour. And normally you wouldn't think about doing that over a washboard, but especially in a van like this, you're like, you know, just kind of sliding is essentially, you know, you kind of start hydroplaning, if you will, on it. But with this softest setting, oh man, these shocks really start performing in this kind of situation. They just, I have very little rattle going on in the van. I mean, it's obviously more than normal on a highway, but it is fantastic. And I'm just cruising right on through here. It's fantastic. Now, you know, I will warn you, if you're going at speeds like this over washboard, the shocks are taking a lot of the, you know, the jolts of it, but you do still need to not make any quick adjustments, you know, as far as turning quickly to the left or to the right, and you know, that way you don't get into a skid situation or anything like that. But it performs really well with these KO2 tires. I'm sure it will do even better with maybe some KO3s, which is probably what I will go with on my next like whenever it's time to replace these. But yeah, so if any of you are wondering what the roads are like down here in Baja, there's really only 2 main highways, Federal 1 and Federal 5, and everything else is usually not as good as this, to be honest with you. But this goes through salt mines that are just south of Guerrero Negro, and I went out to a place called Ojo de Liebre, and that is where you can camp, but you can also watch the whales, listen to the whales come up and blow, and you can take little boats out and you can pet the whales. The blue whales love to be pet. Now, I decided not to go out this time just simply because they,
in 500 meters, continue straight.
They're babies, so the mothers are being a little protective of the young ones there, and they're not as likely to come up to the boat to want to be pet. So I'm going to come back on my way north in Baja.
Continue straight.
And, I'll probably stop again and try to take the boat ride out and pet some whales. But yeah, I'll
continue for 14 kilometers
to show you what the salt mines look like. But I thought I'd share a little bit of experience, real world experience, using these Van Compass Falcon Rally Strut adjustable shocks. They're fantastic, so I definitely recommend them. They're not cheap, but they make a world of difference if you're going to do any off-roading or even on the highway, just controlling the sway from crosswinds and so forth. It's just fantastic. It's a big difference. So I wanted to come back on and show you guys the salt mines as I'm going through here. These are some water pools through here, but I'm going through these salt mines that are south of Guerrero Negro in Baja, California Sur. And came out to a place called Ojo de Liebre, where you can whale watch. And it's really a great drive through here. It's a dirt road, very well maintained, quite a bit of washboards, and check out my last video there and you'll see a little bit of a review on the Van Compass Falcon Rally Struts, the adjustable fast adjust struts. But this place is pretty cool. It's about I think it's about 23, 25 kilometers, somewhere along there, that you'll go down this road to get to Ojo de Liebre. And you'll see there's quite a bit of salt deposits on the road and stuff there, but I'm gonna keep filming here for a little bit and just show you some of this. It's really fascinating. I think this is one of the largest producer areas of salt for the US and probably other countries as well. But really interesting area here, but there's just hundreds and hundreds of acres of salt area, and they mine the salt or harvest the salt and produce sea salt. So we're obviously right next to the sea, so that makes sense. But it's really neat. Yeah, and I hate to keep it. I'm just like blown away at these rally struts in this environment. It's probably not translating too well on video, but I'm going about 60 kilometers per hour, varying a little bit here in these areas where the curves are, but it's considerable washboard at times. And man, at these little bit higher speeds, these rally struts just perform so well. I've got them on setting 1 for the softest setting for off-road, and I think I'm going to start doing this when I go on these back roads like this that are a little more washboardy there, but it's fantastic. So look at this, just absolutely gorgeous through here, really in a weird sort of way, but just tons of salt fields in here. You can probably see one off in the distance there, the white hue to it, and this is one of the areas that looks like they are working currently. I'm on a Sunday, but you'll see what these fields kind of look like pre-harvest there over on the right. And over on the left, I think some of the settling pools and so forth that they have. So, yeah, really cool area. Okay, so this is the roughest part of this road as far as washboards go. So I thought I'd come back on and just show you kind of what it is. I'm going about 50 kilometers per hour. I'll speed up just a little bit now and show you how these things do. But you get a little bit more rattle in here than you heard probably previously, but man, do these things do a great job. I came through here yesterday and I was kind of babying it along, and then realized after I got there that I didn't adjust my shocks, so I had them set to 3, which is the stiffest setting, and wow, making a big difference when you set it to the softest setting going through washboards like that. Now I'm back on the road, and I mean immediately I feel the difference in the responsiveness when I turn a little to the left or to the right, or a gust of wind comes by. It's definitely softer and a little more sway on the front, but definitely drivable. So now that I'm back on paved highway, I'll probably pull over up here in a minute and change them back to the number 3 setting. So hope you guys found some value out of this one.